I'm back out. Okay. Leave me alone. Oh, careful, buddy. He is an extremely clumsy cat. I don't know if you know that, but he's a very clumsy boy. He meowed and thumped into some wood. Hey, buddy. Yeah, whoa. Neko, Neko, son of Virgil. All right, so here it is, the game that everybody's been waiting for. By everybody, I mean everybody who wants the hand to play through these games. This is the last one and the latest. It will be some time. You know, you could just ask for us to hang out tomorrow and then just invade their home. Don't do that. I mean, you can do that. I don't know. I'm not saying don't spend time with cousins. But I'm just saying I'm being a jackass. He is staring at me. Okay, which apartment? The one that you the one with the one roommate or the one with the multiple roommates? Damn, y'all go places? Ah. Oh. Legally? Like you can't enter the building? Like they have a restraining order? Because of other tenants? Oh, okay. Ah. Law. So stupid. Why do the tenants not simply eat the landlord? Oh, Levi sees a bug. Oh, no, you don't. Hi. You were on my lap before, and then you were on my desk. You're the one who left the room. Well, welcome back, Maul. He's just staring up at something. I don't know what he's looking at. Oh. Do tell. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't need you to keep staring at me, buddy. Yeah, I don't believe it either, but... Oh boy. Hi, buddy. Okay. You gonna hop here, or...? He is in front of the TV now. You should make a choice, my kitty cat. It's what he was born to do. Hi. Stop licking his tail for a second to look at me. So I will have a lot of non sequitur engagements with the cat. Because he's not, like, interested in carrying on a conversation, you know? He's a bit rude in that way. What do you want? You can come here. I'm right here, buddy. Hello. I don't know what you want. You're not coming here. You're just sitting there meowing at me. He does have the rumbles. No.
Let's get airborne. Riding high. Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Onward. Hello. You are still in the way. I know that's your goal, but... Did you guys see any of that lady? I don't know what her name is, but the lady who clearly does not know what pronouns are, but is so feverishly against them. She's got like an American flag in her name on Twitter. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember what her name is. The Jesus never used pronouns lady. That's not her first time saying that. She says the Constitution never had pronouns. And someone's like, literally the first word of the Constitution is a pronoun. Yeah. She's just been, for like the last week, I'm pretty sure, she's just been like saying pronouns are evil and the product of Satan, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Do you not, like, they're a core of language. And someone's like, why don't you tell us in your own words what a pronoun is? And she's like, go ask Satan. Yeah. I think she's verified or something. Like, What do you want from me? You can come here, but I'm not stopping everything to pet you, okay? She's a politician. She's in office, isn't she? She doesn't know what a pronoun is. Like, I learned what pronouns were in school, in like the 2nd grade, and then I learned again in the 4th grade for French. You know, you learn nouns, adjectives, adverbs, verbs, nouns, pronouns, you know. We had like the little thing where you have them on printout paper. Okay, she's running for Congress. Like, can we just criticize her? Oh man, wasn't there like a dope series of tweets like about how, or a Tumblr post or whatever about someone trying to speak without using any pronouns? Believe that is always wrong to... From Florida, okay. Also, like, everybody used pronouns. It's just part of language. It's like arguing verbs are evil. It's like in response, I suppose. It's like in response to like the usage of the name of the title Ms. Just refusing to acknowledge, like, I don't know, anybody who with a saying like titles are evil. They're like why are you so angry about it? Now I know it could, that we all think that it's probably her being stupid, but it's probably supposed to be the whole pick a thing that nobody on the left will ever agree with you on, so that you can take a strong stance and seem resolute in the face of adversity, so that you appear strong, even though everybody who looks at what you're saying and thinks you're an idiot. You appear strong, so idiots will think you're tough. Like, bro, you just said that basic English, like, not even basic English, basic language skills are, like, part of, are from Satan? Like, you have to, like, if it's not that, it's either you are intentionally trying to be, like, obstinate so that you can show how strong you are, or like how dead set you are, show certainty, or you are really stupid and certain. Both are bad, but like, That's the thing, though, is that that has been spread far and wide because it's hilarious. But idiots will see it and think, yeah, pronouns, they're bad. They're from Satan. Or, yeah, she's standing up for us. People who can't respect others. What do you want? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, he got too lonely. Okay. He needs to be cuddled. Everything has to halt now. It's kitty petting time. Oh god, like it's such a weird stance to take. Like, you could just be outright bigoted. It would at least be more honest. Because nobody in their right mind would objectively be against a facet of language. Just like rallying like, we don't need commas. We don't need commas. We don't need... Or like, down with the hyphen. Vote for me for Congress. In the state of Florida. It's like, I refuse to consider trans people human beings, but arguing about that through the use of language, through like using language as a scapegoat, saying that it's like through that hey, Satan is empowering them by saying how they prefer to be referred to as. The Constitution didn't have commas. Also, just saying that something is bad because it wasn't in the Constitution. So what? We can't drink orange juice anymore? What? We can only, like... It's not... It's just so aggravating, and I know that it's bait. I mean, I've told you about the... Levi, I was petting you and now you're chewing on wires. I've told you about the person who guessed I was from... When they heard me speaking English, they're like, where are you from? Like, in the state, they assumed I was from the States, and I was like, I'm not from the States. And they're like, well, you don't sound British. And I'm like, I'm not British. It's because I'm not British. And they're like, where are you from then? Like, and someone's like, and they're like, and my friend was like, well, somewhere else from North America. Well, they don't have a British accent. Where do you think they're from? And they're not Australian. And he's like, I don't know. You sound like you're from like the States. It's like, not from the States. I'm like, is there anywhere else in North America? Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. That speaks English. And then he's like, I don't know, Iceland. And then my friend shouted, he's from Canada, you idiot. And then he's like, oh man, I forgot about... But to think about Iceland before Canada. Buddy, stop it. Stop attacking things just because you're bored. I can't play with you right now. It was. And I'm just like, Iceland, really? I've never seen someone do so much to get so little Hey, buddy! Hey, stop it! Stop it! Kitty cat, that's a telephone. Leave it alone. Come on, leave it alone. He's attacking my mother's work setup. Go away. Go lay down somewhere or something, please. He's attacking her phone. Okay, hold on. His brain goes through countries in North America. First, United States, and then he's like, well, he's not from there. Then he's like, Mexico, and he's like, nobody speaks English there. And then he's like, Iceland. He's gotta be from Iceland. It's right next to you. It was shocking. Okay, buddy, stop it. Leave it alone. He is attacking a mouse. Oh, like not a real mouse, like a keyboard mouse type thing. Okay. Go up there. Yeah. It might have been Greenland, but, like, can't remember. Either way, I was a country I am definitely not from. And I'm like, why do you... What? I honestly forget about Greenland all the time. And if you told me, if you didn't tell me that right then, I would have forgotten that it was Greenland and not Iceland. Because I don't know. And then there are all the people who think that Mexico is in South America. Wonder why. I think it's Danish. What are you attacking? Stop it! Stop. Just go lay down. The biggest obstacle in the world. Kitty cat. Yeah. It's also very weird how, like, they don't consider East Asia and South Asia to be separate, even though there is also quite a difference. But you know. It's probably because they used to just say the Orient. But People got tired of being called Orientals.
Let's get airborne.
Levi, just leave it alone. Stop it.
Right now. Let's get airborne.
He's fighting so hard to destroy everything. Oh, thank God he's leaving the desk alone. You know what that means? He's gonna go and, like, start knocking dishes down or something. Yeah, I don't really think there's much point in having a distinct Central America when it's like, you know, like just a narrow part and you can just include it. Like, what is... That said, if you asked me to point to Panama on a map, I would be in a lot of trouble. First time I heard of Panama was in Shark Tale. When Will Smith says, "I am the Panama Canal, baby. From now on, everything," he goes, "ha," and breathes on a spoon and sticks it to a hammerhead shark's forehead, goes through me.
Let's get airborne.
I'm not good at any subject in school. Ah.
Take your time.
Damn it, I was close. Go get food, Ace. Unless the demons are below, in which case I understand that you may need to consider how to do so carefully. So that's right. Your parents are demons now. All right, then get that snack. Oh, all right, Max. Good night. The latest member of Organization 13, Zenro, Zenor, Zoran, Zonra. Kingdom Hearts is really stupid, I love it. Roxanne. You don't have to put up the red. You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Roxas. They were just like trouble. And Maddie wants to ensure everything is okay. He's of course the security in the house. So. When do I get arm wings?
Okay. Let's get airborne.
Was it like a metal water bottle, or did it, or because if it was plastic, then she might have thought treat. Or if it sounded like enough like a can. You could not open a can around in the house with my old cat. The instant you did it, he was there. Ah, okay. Alright, how do you guys feel about fried birds? Because I'm about to cook up a big one. Comes with stew. Yes, fried bird. Oh, not Kiara. Cooked. You took her the chips. Nice. Money. Oh, excuse me. I'm falling apart. I burp and I say I'm falling apart. I know I'm melodramatic, but that's a lot for me. That one kind of looks like a turkey. Oh no. Rene, run. I make VTuber references. Crowd goes wild. Everybody applauds. Finally, the funniest man on the internet has arrived.
Let's get air.
He makes the streamer who makes references to the streamers I watch. I know what that is, shouts Mike Staklasa. Wow. Oh no. Was it like going brown or was it like greenish? Because greenish bananas sometimes, like what pre-ripe bananas, sometimes they make me hungrier. Or like they just don't taste right. So that makes me think I should have another one. Yeah. Alright, all three down. Now it's just you two. Now you guys do a lot of damage in DP, so I need to avoid getting touched. That's the strat. I could learn that strat. You know what I was thinking about today? Like how we have all this shit where it's like you can't actually call this cheese. You can't actually call this juice. And I'm like, why are you still letting them sell it? It's like, don't worry, it's all labeled honestly. It'll just kill you. It just holds no nutritional value. And it doesn't even taste that good a lot of the time. Or like, the good taste is really shallow. And they don't pay people well. This is the bare minimum required for food. It's like fruit snack. I'm like, oh boy, a fruit snack. It's like, oh man, you're selling something horrible for everybody. Just be honest that it's horrible, and we will change actually nothing other than the name. Put it in a slightly different category, but sell it right next to all the other stuff. Just sell it for less, which you were already doing. It's like you see someone selling like toxic waste garbage, and then you're like, and they call it lime green juice, and you're like, hey, call it lime green waste. Ugh. Stupid bat. Like, people in North America make fun of the things people eat in foreign countries all the time, like weird parts. They can't, yeah. Or how they have to call it plant-based instead of vegan because it's like cooked in vegan in stuff that isn't vegan, like in chicken oil or whatever. None of them have called them chickent, which is disappointing. That would be so fucking funny. They could call the turkey Turkish. Yeah, because there's barely any, like, meat in nugget, or, like, proper meat. Unless, well, I'm not trying to go on the Jamie Oliver thing. Man! Dan Olson made a fine point. And it's like, oh, you can make something like that. It's like this. It's like, nobody has the time, money, or resources for that. Yeah, Man, every time when I start thinking about the elitism thing, it makes me think of Tucker Carlson talking about himself as though he is like a poor farmer just living in the outskirts of a humble fishing villa or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, his stepmother owns the Swanson, what do you call it? Swanson frozen meal fortune. And I'm like, and he's like, the liberals in their gated communities. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Where do you live? Do you live out on the range? Don't you like have a show that's recorded and taped in New York City? Or something like that? Like, isn't Fox News like, yeah, he went to a private college and his stepmother had hundreds of millions of dollars? Or when, what's his name, the guy who's named after the guy who's named, oh, what's her name, who the lady, she wrote Fountainhead, and and the other one, oh, what the hell is her name? No. Oh, I want Ayn Rand. Yeah, Rand Paul. Sorry, thank you. But like, excuse me. Rand Paul talks about, like, also says that liberal elites, and I'm like, someone's like, your dad was a senator and you're a doctor and you're also like a congressman or senator or whatever. You're not like from the slums. I don't even know who's in charge of Fox News. Michael J. Fox, it was you the whole time? I guess there were a couple hints.
now. Let's get airful. Right now. Let's get airful. Right now. Let's get airful. Right now. Let's get airful.
It's almost like that we've never really entirely come out of the whole, what do you call it, whole nobility and what do you, God, I want my brain to recall the words I need when I need them. Feudalism. We've never really come out of feudalism. It would have been pithier had my brain just given it to me when I'd asked.
Let's get airful. Right now. Let's get airful. Right now. Let's get airful. Right now.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Tucker Carlson. Oh. Oh, is Tucker saying that Rupert Murdoch is that he owns Rupert Murdoch? Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, okay. I don't know which one you mean the other way. No. Hold on. It's almost like that was a major part of the whole thing. You know, we want to avoid that, but also we want to maintain. Ace, have you ever seen the? Oh right, no, I've asked you before about Innuendo Studio stuff. I'm sorry, I keep ragging on about him, but I love his videos. They're good. But anyway, he has a video called The Origins of Conservatism, and it's basically just like how basically conservatism was largely spawned out of loyalists to monarchists who did not think any nobles should have ever or kings should be deposed, and they said that the ideal way for the hierarchy to continue, or at least to stay as close as possible, if and to avoid democracy from becoming too powerful was through the market and allowing those with wealth to define the value of things and not the workers.
Guess who's getting your ass kicked? Right now.
I remember when I got Nero's level 3 charge shot for the first time in Devil May Cry 4, and I realized how strong it was, and I was like, oh, I have to use this all the time. And then I did. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Oh man, the next Castlevania show takes place during the French Revolution. I hope there aren't politics in it. Because thankfully there were no politics in the original Castlevania series. Other than when Dracula let a woman change him. How dare he? You know, my mother watched one episode of Castlevania. Not the best good idea on my part in hindsight. But she had she had more insight to it than my dad did from one episode. Where she's being burned at the stake, and then she's like playing don't hurt them, please. I mean, perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Sorry, but where she's saying, don't hurt them, please. They don't understand. They don't know what they're doing. And she's like, this is kind of like the crucifixion. When Jesus said, don't hurt, said, Father, please, they know not what they do, or whatever. And I'm like, you know, you're right, and it's, you know, death of innocence, but worse, yeah. And the takeaway being through through what isn't a sacrifice, but instead effectively a lynching, is going. What I mean effectively a lynching. It's a lynching, but because of that, though, killing Jews was also a lynching. But anyway, because the Jews were an oppressed minority by Romans at the time, were they not? Anyway, but anyway, seeing that she represents innocence and goodness and has mercy in her heart even to the very end is still like much, and connecting that and saying that's a biblical reference, that they're trying to use biblical parallels to help strengthen this point rather than women bad. My dad's takeaway is women bad. My mother's takeaway was this reference is this could be a reference to the Bible, and my brother's takeaway was that show is rad. And I think you can see. I think you can probably figure out how I became who I am. Probably not entirely. There are that show is rad. And guess what? I played Elden Ring with my brother, and he's like, I was like, "There's a whip here." He's like, "Oh, I want to use that whip," and I'm like, "Damn right, you want to use the whip. Whips are sick." Oh man, I keep bumping the volume dial on my headset, and that stifles the jams. Imagine appearing in Bloody Palace and realizing that you were placed with the mid-tier demons. I'm so glad nobody's came back. They're such freaks. And seeing them in high definition like this, it's amazing. God, it's good. They're basically just... What if we took the monster from Resident Evil, the Lickers, and made them even more disgusting? I know I've made that point several times already. I don't care. Alright, time for the tier 3 beasts. Come on, die, 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 die. There we go. Pull my devil trigger. Man, I remember that one guy who tried to argue on Twitter that The Last of Us 2 would go down in history as like an incredible game and people would forget about Devil May Cry 5 in like a week, in a month or something, or by the end of the year, something like that. They're both still quite discussed to the day. But my game is good, your game is stupid. Clearly just someone who didn't really appreciate or respect the game, but you know. The game about vengeance, my game about murder and vengeance is smarter than yours. And why is it so boring? It doesn't really keep me intellectually engaged. Also, why don't I like anybody in it? Why do I have to play through a game for hours with nothing interesting happening other than murder in this game that is about murder being bad? You have a solid point. Why doesn't the music bang? God, The Last of Us is so fucking full of itself. It's impossible for me to get through any of those games, because both of them, like, seem like they adore themselves. Yeah, why doesn't the music bang, bang, bang? Pull my devil trigger. Like, there's like this scene near the beginning of The Last of Us 2 where, like, Ellie sits down with a guitar and just, like, slowly plays it and sings to herself, and I'm like, God, I want to throw this game in the trash. It wasn't even me playing. I don't own it. It's just aggravating how it constantly seems to think so much of itself. We're bringing forth so many emotions. Yeah, I've seen the Devil May Cry ones, if those are the memes you're talking about, but if you talk about something else, please, yeah. There's like one where Dante, there's like a Dante bird singing Devils Never Cry, and then the big Nero crow comes over and it's like, all these thoughts running through my head. I'm on fire, veins burning red, prostrate. Yeah. It works. What's the point of a sword if it can't be on fire? We need to figure out swords that can be on fire. Like, if we can't get lightsabers, we have to do that at least. Yeah. Ironically, there is a key point in the game where, so every time you encounter this guy, Urizen, who is half of Virgil, his music overrides all of other music. If you're in one of his stages, the closer you get to him, eventually his music will take over everything. And then at the very end, and that holds true till the end of the game, until Nero faces off with him, and then Nero's music overwhelms Virgil's and completely takes over everything and can only get louder. This also ties into a motif from 1, and 3, where Dante, where the battle theme for Virgil sounded similar to one of Virgil's introduction themes and Dante's regular battle theme, going back and forth. And in 3, some of Virgil's music has Dante's mixed in, but then like Dante's overrides it, but instead of it simply fading away, it like, actually yeah, it does kind of fade away, but it's more about how Virgil is no longer present instead of how he has been overwhelmed. Damn it, I dodged at the wrong time. Glad that everybody can understand that these games are free of meaning and substance, and they're just about guys beating each other up. But just because it isn't subtle doesn't mean it's not, like, good. Doesn't mean there are no subtleties involved. Pretty sure in this last part here, he gets like 5 times defense or something, man. He's just made of metal this time around. As soon as he enters DT, he's just built out of bricks. He's a meaty boy, but doesn't mean shit if he can't touch me. Get fucking wrecked. I have played Metal Gear Rising, yes. It's the only Metal Gear game I've finished, but I plan to rectify that in time. Well, there goes no damage. Oh, new face. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh yeah. The guy who has orphan brains in a storage tank, who believes the weak should die so they stop interfering with the powerful. Exactly. He didn't really so much want to legalize murder as much as remove laws entirely and just let laws change according to who is currently in power, who would be in power based entirely on physical strength. He wanted everybody to basically become lions. Or what he thought lions were, you know? There's another hit. Ow. Okay, so did I just go hit restart all from the beginning? No. S. Yeah. Disturbing. Okay, so I haven't beaten the game as Virgil at all. I was gonna go and do the mission where you can fight at the final boss mission for Virgil. Alright, so we'll just go and make a little bit of progress here then. I am ribs. Yeah, lots of people really just think that they're, you know, the best and that the only reason they haven't succeeded is because other people have held them back. And have the emotional maturity of Anakin in episode 2. Oh, that was a mistake. Storm approaching. Black clouds isolated. Name the plane. Status awakened. Phoenix Ash. Sorry, I didn't know what happened just then. Destiny? Chasing time. That's what Graham is doing. He's chasing Destiny time. How is he still playing Destiny? I know I say this as I play through Devil May Cry 5 once more. But, like, he's doing the... Okay, yeah, no, I don't... I have a very thin leg to stand on. I know. But, like... I beat Elden Ring. He's like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, Elden Ring comes out. He's like, yeah, Elden Ring and the Destiny expansion. I'm like, yeah, Elden Ring comes out. And I guess the Destiny expansion. He has beaten like maybe 3 bosses, and that game has like 140 or something. Now he might have beaten like 6 bosses or something, but yeah, he has barely touched it. Yeah, that's what I asked him to do 4.5 hours ago. Like, Graham, you've been doing the exact same stuff in Destiny since February. And he's like, I was like, it came out 5 months ago. And he's like, no. It didn't come, Elden Ring didn't come out 5 months ago. I'm like, and then Dester's like, it did come out 5 months ago. I tried to do a Nero thing as Virgil. You know, thinking about it, I've never even paid attention to the fact that in The Princess Bride, Wallace Shawn has a very American accent. And it's in Europe during the past. Dude, are you... are you... and, like, you never think about it at all. And then I'm just like, wait, this is like the distant past. Why does he have why does he sound like he's from like, I don't know, New Hampshire? Thank you, Ace. I'm glad that you have used your position as a close relative to harass him into playing video games. I appreciate it. Also, it's a good game. Some people hate it because it's like the others, and I'm like, it's like, what's the difference other than it's like the others? I'm like, well, it has a lot of quality of life improvement. It's big and bigger and like has more space to go. You can jump. You can ride a horsey. What was the anonymous message? Oh god, he's gonna think that's me. I didn't ask him how his ear was today. He did ask me, like, he was also like, yo, does Laboon, like, start carrying Luffy's flag? Oh, okay. And I was like, he's a whale. He does, I don't know if he knows what flags are. And he's like, do they see Laboon again? And I'm like, and then I was about to answer, and he's like, don't tell me. And I love that he's very invested in. So Laboon is a whale, like a literal sea mammal, a whale that they meet, and it's like, oh yeah, he's waiting for a pirate crew that came through here decades ago, and then then they meet Brooke, who was part of that crew. That took place, the time difference between those was about 8 years or 7 years in real life or something like that. Then it's like, and that is one of Brooke's major, that's like Brooke's major goal, is to have a crew again and to how do you say, get back and meet Laboon. His goals are basically meet that very nice stray cat I spent a lot of time with. Except it's a whale. Good life goals. Here is why Virgil isn't really fair to play as, and why these games should not have PvP. Was that fair? No. He didn't get to move. We're playing as that boy again. Him. Oh, look at that, a pronoun. But we are playing Devil May Cry, so... Like, try to write a letter to someone without using pronouns. I hope this letter... oh, shit. Hope this letter reaches you... Oh. Hope this letter reaches the sender in a good state. Prayers that the recipient is in good health. Like, it just sounds like you're a fucking spam mail. Like you're a spam letter. You're just an ad to occupant. I know. It's just... I don't know what pronouns are and don't think trans people should get to be acknowledged or validated. So I'm finding a roundabout way. Like, what's next? Gonna be like, pronouns should be states' rights? Or they're like, that thing where it's like, oh, everybody's gonna have to use pronouns. And I'm like, you are using them right now. You have been using them your entire life.
Hold on, Dante.
It's so weird that it's become like a sign of liberalism. Seriously. Like, what are your pronouns makes about as much sense as what's your name or what should I call you. It is literally what should I call you, but for context in the language of English, where where referring to someone indirectly is, oh no, not those things, those are evil. Communism is when when things make me uncomfortable.
Is this my limit?
Wow, you must have taken hours of practice. I am uncomfortable when not about me. I hope gacha games die out someday. I know they won't, but I'm so sick of them. I completely ignored my main goal there, which was to go to the shop as Nero. When I say ignored, I mean forgot about. I'm uncomfortable when not about me. God, that birds' rights activist tweet is so fucking funny. Nope, 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 nope. Oh yeah, 6.9 million. The perfect number. Whoa, that's the number. It's true. Well, it really, like, what they should be saying is gambling. Because that's what it is. If you ever have the option to pay real money for a chance to win something, that's gambling. Oh, well, that was a waste. Well, I'll kill him with this.
Come on, come on. That makes it easier for me.
Oh god, now I'm thinking about that image where it's like, communism is when no food. Giving everybody food would be communism. Where it's like eyes crossed. Can I get out every single breaker ability successfully before it's done? Not Tomboy. Tomboy takes like 30 seconds.
Useless pests. They must be ready to die. Fine by me. Let's give them what they want.
Punching is so good. I'm glad it was invented. They're brothers? Then why are they fighting each other? I have to play Dante at least a little bit. I'm contractually obligated. Indeed, thanks to Robert D. Punching. My favorite One Piece character. Sanji mode.
Chop it up! Get out of my sight! Chop it up! Hey, better than that! What up? Get out of my sight! What up? Run, sword! Get out of my sight! Chop it up! Get out of my sight! Quick! Sword! Up you go! Gunsling! Sword! Gunsling! Sword! Chop it up! Gunsling! Sword! Come on, baby. Come get me. Hell yeah! What up? Gunslinger! Sword! One, two, finish! Adios! Sword! Yeah! Gunslinger! Let's go! Sword! My juggle?
That's the thing with Dante, you can just go through his gigantic moveset anytime. Just to show off all the nonsense he's capable of.
Eddie never did this. Outrun this. It was overkill anyway. You've been
Unfortunately, I think I'm just about done with Devil May Cry 5. I think I should wrap up this game for tonight and move on to Devil May Cry 3 for a little bit because I feel like playing it. What? Alright, good night. Thanks for hanging around, Molo. I'll see you later.